right. This should be the Sowing and Reaping YouTube channel. Hello, everybody, and welcome to the Sowing and Reaping YouTube channel. And what I want to do today is I want to talk about why I have become offended over this whole watermelon and chicken responses that I'm getting from online atheists, predominantly Caucasian ones. Believe it or not, I don't have a problem with the African American ones. I have a problem with the Caucasian ones, and I'm starting to really have a big problem with it, to the point that I think is racist to for them to do the things that they're doing. Um, People got to understand something. There are two sides to every argument. There's two sides of the argument of evolution. There's the people that believe that the Earth is millions of years old. There are the people that believe that the Earth is 6,000 years old, and or young. You got the people out there that believe that God exists, and you got people out there that don't believe that God exists. There are two sides to every story. Um, and the person who wants a complete understanding of what is going on in the world that we live in must know both sides. If all you're doing is going on one side of the story, then you're ignorant. You don't deserve to be treated with a semblance of education. You're just ignorant. You're stupid. You're dumb. If all you're doing is listening to one side of the story, it's always good to gather as much information about a given topic and then work with it. Now, this is the same thing that's going on with this whole watermelon and chicken video. You see, a lot of these white atheists here on the internet, and I'm just going to say it just like that because this needs to be said. Because, like I said, I'm very offended by this. And I'm not the only one. There's a lot of black Christians that are starting to get offended by this too. There's a lot of white atheists on here that are actually mad at me for doing a video with somebody regarding, and I won't mention who because I told you I'm not doing that no more on this channel. This is about me. Okay. They got offended because I ate watermelon and chicken with a Caucasian person. Now, one of the reason why I get so mad and I get offended by this is this: who is the ones that comes up with these stereotypes on what is on what a black man is supposed to do and what a black man isn't supposed to do? It is white people. White people get on here, and or Caucasian people, they get on here and they assume things. They assume things about black people, and then only associate it specifically with black people. Like we only eat KFC, we only eat watermelon, we only shop at certain stores, we only do this and we only do that. And that's what a lot of these this is what a lot of these white atheists on here are doing. They're assuming things. So what they're doing is that they're hiding behind black atheists who pretend to get really mad on here about the whole watermelon and chicken thing and whatnot, when they themselves are using racial slurs, being racist themselves on their YouTube channels, and hiding behind the lie that black people cannot be racist. Like I said, one of the groups that has been deemed by the United States government as being a hate group is the Black Hebrew Israelites. Okay, they have been deemed a racist group. Okay, I forget about the specific group that deemed them that, but the Black Hebrew Israelites is considered a hate group and a racist group. So is the Nation of Islam. Like there's a lot of ignorance in the atheist community regarding racism, who's considered racist, what makes a person racist, or anything like that. You understand what I'm saying? When people start getting offended by this stuff. You know what I mean? And what it is I see a lot of these Caucasian atheists on here getting on here saying, well, gee, man, you shouldn't eat watermelon and chicken. Wait a minute. Aren't you people the ones that put that stereotype on us? And I believe you've been doing this since the 1920s, if I'm not mistaken. You have been saying that we only eat certain food, that we can only grow a certain height, that our Johnsons are a certain size, that we're only good at athletics and all this other stuff and whatnot. And it is Caucasian people that is saying this stuff. But then they got the nerve and the gall to get upset when they see me get on YouTube and eat watermelon and chicken, basically making fun of their own stereotypes. Because that's all it was. You understand what I'm saying? So the problem with the atheist community is that they're trying to make me look hypocritical while making themselves look racist at the same time. They don't even know how to make somebody look hypocritical here on the internet. You understand? And I and several other black Christians who are going to start speaking out on this, so don't be surprised, are getting really offended by these white atheists getting on here and saying things like a G-man eat watermelon and chicken. What the heck is wrong with me eating watermelon and chicken? What is wrong with me eating it? You understand what I'm saying? First of all, the The only reason they care about it, again, because they created this false stereotype saying that only black people eat watermelon and chicken. And again, you have to be somebody living in your mother's basement who has no education whatsoever to actually believe that. And unfortunately, a lot of these atheists are like that. They have no social life. They have no social skills. They don't have any real black friends. So they don't know how offensive this could actually be, because if they did, they probably got a black eye, to be perfectly honest. So the bottom line is this. If you're going to come to me and say, why don't you eat watermelon and chicken? I want you to do that to me face to face, because you might as well be calling me the N-word at that particular point, because you're throwing a stereotype at me and then you're acting like that because I ate the food that somehow was bad. What are you people, mentally ill or something? You know what I mean? I got some plans for this particular topic just to show people just how stupid they are. And I would like to personally thank every white atheist on the internet, because it is going to give me the perfect opportunity to bring up some old hurts, the Scientist Sam stuff, and some other things with the Hebrew Israelites. And I've already started this, because here's the thing. They're coming to me saying, is it true that you ate watermelon and chicken? And after we have a conversation, they're the ones laughing at you guys. Because I showed them all of the screenshots, with I'll get to you in a minute, Tatted Jedi. I got a bone to pick with you too. Since I dealt with your wife beating friend, I guess it's time to deal with you soon too. But they don't understand, ladies and gents, that these people are attempting to stand up for black people by being racist to black people. This is why I don't agree with Black Lives Matter. I'm glad they exist. I'm glad that our society is changing and realizing why a lot of Caucasians on here need to change, because I ain't gonna like the videos I'm gonna be making in the future. You're not. Again, you guys have been getting away with this for far too long. You got to cut this mess out, and I mean starting today. And I'm dead serious. I've already talked to Google about this. I'm talking to black Christians about this, and I'm talking to black Hebrew Israelites about this, about how is it that you guys can get on the internet and make all of these racist statements and then still be able to thrive on here. That stuff's going to end on here. And I'm dead serious. That is going to end. You understand? So you don't get to come on here and make fun of George Floyd. You don't get to come on here and say that I'm wrong for eating chicken and watermelon with friends. You don't got any right to say anything about these things. Okay? So with that being said, let's jump to the Tatted Jedi. Tatted Jedi, I challenge you, buddy. And no, I'm not going on your gish galloping geek room. I refuse to go to any of your friends' YouTube channels. If you will agree to either go on Debate Talk for You or either Debate Talk for You or Veckel's YouTube channel, I want to challenge you on this particular topic. Because you're one of the people out there that's arguing that I shouldn't have ate watermelon and chicken. And I want to know why. You're one of the people. Now, if I'm not mistaken, you're Hispanic. There's a lot of things that I can say on here that would be seriously disrespectful to you, sir. There's a lot of things that other people say on YouTube that I can share on here that prove that you yourself, sir, is completely out of order. And some of them don't even believe you should be in my country. Some of them think you should be deported. You don't even want to go there with me, sir. You don't, especially with the previous administration. All right. The bottom line is, at the end of the day, if you guys are going to continue with this, and I apologize for all the sweating. I cut my fans off in order to make this video. But in order for you guys to have a pot to pee in for this particular topic, somebody's got some explaining to do. I want to know why it's wrong for me to eat watermelon and chicken on YouTube. And also, I want to know why I have to be constantly reminded about it over and over and over again. I don't care what other people are doing. Why are you getting on me about eating it? That's what you better be. You better be prepared for it. And again, I've already talked to Google over this, because again, I'm offended as a black man. I'm offended here on YouTube that white people can get on here and actually speak out for me while being racist. Who the heck are you? Let me tell you something. You don't get to be racist and then pretend to speak on my behalf. It don't work that way. And then try to use Miss Parker and BGTV to try to hide behind your opinions. Anyway, y'all got some things to think about. You're called out, Tatted. Tatted. Either Veckles channel or Debate Talk for You. Make it happen.